How are we supposed to believe you when you're arresting people for standing on the sidewalk?
Did you let him go?
On the sidewalk.
The one man arrested in front of me, where did he go?
Why? What did it look like?
How can we believe you?
Where's the man that was arrested?
You have not shown yourselves to be even remotely trustworthy.
Step back, he got his mace.
Can you walk me to my car?
He's armed with a bottle.
Hey, I pay taxes.
Watch his hands.
Escort to my car,
Watch
guys.
every hand watch his hands.
You hold my hand. I'm scared of the cops in this town.
But what if we don't stay with?
I will walk with you. That's what it takes.
No, he will not. He will arrest you when you get there. He will arrest you when you get to your car? Hey, let's all hold hands. Let's have this whole team hold hands with us.
How about you guys march with us, huh? Instead of against us. March with us. Don't march against us.
Are you shutting down this business or just making all customers leave?
Don't talk to these fools.
You mean the problems that you incited with your tear gas when there was an otherwise peaceful protest? Admit to it.
They tear gassed us down the alley for no reason.
For no reason.
Tear gassed us on this patio.
You tear gassed this patio. You want us to trust you now.
It's hard for me to believe that you're the good guys when every night we come down here and we get talk to police and all that.
Stop fucking off. It's hard for us
believe that I'm not gonna get
to
shot in the
believe when
back
you're
when I
drinking
turn
the
around.
Kool-Aid.
I'm not motherfucking you guys. I'm not talking bad to you.
You're fucking us
We have
right
a freedom
now.
of speech.
Where did our
You're telling me I don't have freedom to say what the fuck I want anymore?
Where did he go?
We don't come out here with chemical weapons.
I can't walk down the street. I'm fucked so bad.
You want to fight?
Where did he go? Where did 16-year-old just go? Where is he? Where he at?
After a dispersal order.
Arms up.
Dispersed from what? It was an individual.
How dangerous?
It was one individual standing alone.
That's what I want to know. One person. How dangerous was he?
They can't understand us. Girl, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
We didn't come out here and motherfuck you.
They just arrested 16-year-olds.
Yeah, we just came out here with chemical weapons and riot gear. We're not motherfucking you though.
Right.
Like, come on, guys.
But we did threaten to.
We are just wanting a war, you know, like.
Weapons on us.
Chemical
Well, we gonna go that way and they gonna follow us. The
Fucking
fuck?
kidnapping people off
We gonna go that way and I'm gonna beat somebody's ass.
What are we saying?
Fuck, you can text me, bitch. I'm get out tomorrow.
Yeah, all these bullshit arrests are kidnapping.
I'm not finna talk to you.
Aggressive.
He says.
You mean he was colored aggressive?
Was he more
is what
aggressive
he
because
meant
his
to
skin
say.
was black?
He
Is
was
that what they
colored
teach you in
aggressive.
cop school?
You're racist! You're racist!
You're racist.
Racist!
How much of a
You
danger
are
are you
racist.
in with your shield?
You can speak on it if you want. You can speak on something you weren't there for. I'm not gonna do that.
Don't nobody want to speak to you.
This is
Fuck you mean?
Your big ass.
Fuck you mean? Watch his
Yes,
right-
I said
Watch
it.
his left hand. He is
got
holding
his
something dangerous. Pay attention to his left hand.
I feel like he gonna make me fight.
Watch his left hand because
gonna
he
make
is
me
more
fight.
than
He
ready
gonna make
to
his
make
ass
the
snap.
song.
I'm gonna make your ass snap. Right.
This is a peaceful protest.
And they not acting like it.
We are obviously not free to go. You just arrested somebody on the street for having his hands up.
Say it
You
again.
think we're allowed to walk that way? This man wasn't walking in any
Very confused and distracting.
private property. Well, we're on private property at a fucking business.
How can y'all stand here? Like, what the fuck? Battalion.
This is not Afghanistan. This is South Grand.
We heard you. I'm here doing a good job. You're making your
Read your damn history books. The SS were just following orders. The Nazis were just following orders. Mussolini's soldiers were
Why
just
don't you find a
following
job
orders.
that doesn't include chemical
Stalin's
weapons?
army were just
Why don't
following
you find a
orders
job
when they
that doesn't
killed
include
half their own
terrorizing civilian populations?
Read a fucking history book. They were all just following orders.
If you're so scared of people standing on the sidewalk, find a different job.
You have weapons. What have we done but yell? We are the only ones with words, and you stay silent when with your guns and your batons and your fucking shields.
This isn't a protest, this is a coffee shop.
We're bulletproof. All we do is yell. All we do is yell. Are you afraid of our words? Are you afraid of our truths?
Why are you occupying a coffee shop?
This is a fucking coffee shop! Is this war to you? Is this war? Half of you have been to Afghanistan. You know what violence looks like. Is this violence? Us asking you not to hurt us? Is this violence? What are we doing? What are we doing besides standing
The
around?
officer's saying he'll walk down there with them to show them it's safe. Problem is a lot of the protesters don't trust the police. There's a lot of police down that way. The one exit they're telling them to go. And he's, as a policeman, saying he's going to walk them down there to be safe. But these people are not trusting of that.
Feels like we should be afraid. We are afraid. It's too late. We're already afraid. You're here. We're scared. And we don't give a fuck.
Come on, chill with your life, fam.
We're here. We're scared. But we don't give a fuck. We're here. We're scared. And we don't give a fuck. We're here. We're scared. And we don't give a fuck. We're here. We're scared. And we don't give a fuck. We're here. We're scared. And we don't give a fuck. We're here.
What is this guy doing? What is he doing?
It's not funny. It's not funny, bitch. Straight the fuck up. It's not funny, bitch. Oh, you bitch. You too.
And you know what?
Why he get to go on the sidewalk on his
All your
bicycle?
families are
Look
gonna
at these
write about
motherfuckers watching this shit.
how you guys
Look at them.
put your lives in danger. Your lives are in danger.
I doubt they're gonna need it.
You would not represent a coffee shop. Congratulations. You put your lives on the line.
I bet y'all know.
No, they're not doing that. They're just, I mean, it's ridiculous. They're arresting people. He was right next to me.
I'm not leaving. Until me leave normally.
I'll probably check in with you before I head down there.
How can you guys sleep at night? Can you tell me?
No, y'all told people they can go that way yesterday and they got hit with tear gas.
You're a human
I don't
being.
get to take a lot of fucking drugs, so you guys do some fucked up shit.
Oh yeah, no, they take your drugs when they pull you over, and then they do them to go to bed at night.
Straight up. Crackheads.
We're the criminals.
So again,
here.
for new viewers, this is actually Southside St. Louis,
Coffee shop.
not Ferguson. We're at Grand and Arsenal.
There's
There's a group of about 50 protesters at the corner of Grand and Arsenal that decided to march that way. And there's a police command center at the Alps grocery store just 2 blocks that way. By the time they got there, a riot line formed, told them to turn around. They did. The group got back here to Grand and Arsenal, and they were met with another riot line, and the riot line from the command center walked over here and surrounded the entire intersection, blocked all exits except to the west. They arrested a couple people for being on the sidewalk. They said a dispersal order was given, so that's why they arrested them. People here are on private property. I'm confused right now. I'm going to ask them if the officers are saying people cannot be on the private property, if everyone has to leave, which is technically not an order they can give. And if it is, that's fucked up.
Y'all holding up traffic, but we couldn't.
Yeah, right.
And a lot of the protesters do not trust the one exit to the west because there's a lot of cops down that way. And there's just not enough trust that they won't get arrested down there.
Citizens can, because you have a badge and you have a stripe.
Here's all that's right. You're better than me because you have a police badge, right?
I forgot that you're indoctrinated men that drinking the Kool-Aid makes
Watch
you a
out,
better
there's an unlawful assembly behind you.
Drink the Kool-Aid, be a better citizen than me. That makes sense. Let's help each other oppress each other. That makes you a better citizen.
Damn, I'm tired of staying here. Can I go the fuck home?
How many people of color in this line that agree with this? How many people of color are holding a shield that agree with this? Are you kidding me? You're drinking the Kool-Aid.